Walker. I'm going to be the MC for tonight. And I'm really glad to be here, and I want to thank Kale and everyone else that put this on tonight. And most of all, I want to thank you guys for being here, because you could be doing anything right now, and you guys chose to come out here, so applaud yourselves. The first person I'm going to introduce tonight is the minister of the New Hope Baptist Church. Please welcome Reverend Dr. Robert Jeffrey.
Good evening. I'm prepared to give you a welcome and just a statement, and then we'll give you a welcome. When I was called about this event, we were more than glad here at the church to open our doors, because we believe that the fundamental dilemma facing civilization today is how do we get beyond the political and right-wing religious stalemate that we're presently in, so that we can discover workable solutions for the world's problems. The so-called agenda of both groups is freedom. However, it is a freedom disguised, that disguises economic and social injustice. It is political freedom without economic access. And because of its dominance of both the airwaves and the commerce of this country, it can be called ideological elitism. Ideological elitism in America is divided into three basic groups, three basic prominent groups: the liberals and the conservatives, and the right-wing rebel. However, all three groups are heavily invested in transnational global economic systems that trade worldwide on the suffering of the poor. If you were to take a poll of all of the Democratic and Republican senators in Congress and find out what their investments are, their investments are in the very institutions that they decry publicly. For example, President Clinton, who pushed through NAFTA, which began the wholesale outsourcing of jobs and the American infrastructure, while Pat Robertson used political leverage to protect his diamond mines, balked during the height of the conflict in the Congo. Moreover, there is George Bush, who believes now that he's president of the world because of global corporate expansion. His administration operates on a political policy of international eminent domain, which he believes gives him the right to invade and occupy any country that does not comply with international corporate mandates and necessities. And the Democrats, by their very silence, by the very inability to demand his impeachment or his immediate withdrawal from Iraq, in his mindset, what is missing in this debate is an acceptable social hermeneutic and that adequately addresses the problems of those trapped in the mire of poverty and social exclusion. It is the reign of these ideological elitists and their corporate pirate friends that have enabled this present administration to trample over the Constitution of the United States of America.
Amen.
Fear and immigration are their tools of trade. They make us afraid of each other. They cause us to retreat into our social and racial stereotypes, while they continue to plunder and fatten themselves off the spoils that are left behind. they create or highlight examples to be feared, to force communal response, generally so that they can highlight their heartless aggression. This aggression is generally reserved for the absolute bottom classes, Native Americans, African Americans, gays and lesbians, and now Muslims. In particular, Iraq and Iranians. The Jena 6 are simply one example, and along with a continuing list of government-sponsored, corporate-sanctioned terror against those the least among us. Our duty is to respond, and therefore we welcome you to this place. Our response is not only our mission, and strategic planning is our never-ending endeavor. Thank you.
Reverend Robert Jeffrey. And thanks for letting us use your church for this event tonight. This is amazing.